except YouTube. So YouTube has a different discussion going on there, but I guess, that's general. And since Fluke was there and on the remix competition, he took the third place with his awesome Silkworm Turrican mashup. I think we can start the show with that awesome track.
I think so, indeed. It was a nice track.
Yep. No complaints on the energy department of this one, definitely.
No, definitely not.
Yeah,
Oh,
very good track.
Thanks, Ace DK, who subscribed for yet another month. He's on an 18-month streak on Twitch.
It always sounds like if they don't do that, then they cannot listen, which is so silly. I mean, from Twitch's side, but it's, I guess it's a thing. But thank you very much for subscribing.
They have gamified everything.
Yeah,
so,
they did. Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for that. And massive releases there from the remix competition. And as far as I know, we have at least 7 of them uploaded. Because it's always up to the artist to upload them after the competition to AKON Amiga Remix. And we have about 7 tracks that I counted that are already uploaded of the competition.
Indeedly doodly. Oh, why am I so low? There, that's better.
I realized that It might be nearly Halloween, actually. Wow.
Yes, it is. They already started Halloweening everything. We were at Liseberg yesterday, was it? No, the day before yesterday with work. They had rented the 2 bottom floors of the arcade, so all games were for free and whatnot.
Lucky
But
bastards.
we passed through the entire Liseberg on our way there, and everything was just pumpkins and Halloween stuff.
Yeah, I should have gotten there sneakily, and I would probably own the DDR for the whole evening. Then others
Yeah.
wouldn't play. That's not good, I guess. Then they would have, who's that girl? Does she work for us? No. Yeah, well. They gave at least an idea. I will propose this idea for us as well. Maybe at some point we can make it. Sounds great to me.
Yeah, it was good fun. I played all the shooting games, and what else did I play? Some of the like Sega Rally, Outrun, that sort of thing. So, yeah.
Obviously, Outrun. Obviously. What else? Yep. So, yeah. We also have a remix news edition for tonight.
Yes, we do indeed.
We're catching up with all the months.
We're still catching up, yes. I think we've come to August this time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Definitely, it's not that bad, because if you think of that, it's barely November just yet. And yes, we are at the end of October. Now we do August, maybe next year. Next year. Next week. Never mind, I'm still tired. So maybe next week, September, and then we are almost caught up, because then October is the next one. So how cool is that?
Yeah, I think that will work out nicely. I have all the material from Leia and Morty already, so I can do the September edition pretty much whenever. I did the August edition today, so yeah. And delaying the October edition to the week after next shouldn't be a problem either. And then we are all caught up.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are almost there, and we kind of returned to our regular schedule, so there won't be that much off weeks from now on, luckily. I guess it's really good. We were looking forward to this as well, because, well, it was a very demanding year from many perspectives, but yeah, it's about time. And maybe we can play the first request of the evening, maybe?
Yeah, sounds like a great idea.
Because, well, who else would it be now who has the first request than our Energizer Bunny, who was warming the dance floor for the whole weekend, and he definitely deserves the first request. And he said the winning track by Yogeir and Morley, of course. And, well, of course, some Flimbo. Well, he added on the top of that a lot of requests. We will see about that, Martin. And I'm gonna leave your requests up here. So, not getting over the first request like forever, because there are several included. Of course, some Flimbo. I know, not very original, but so nice. Some crazy comments in between, maybe, and Pretty Please, with sugar on top towards the end. Marcel's wonderful Green Beret blues as a wind down of sorts, just like in Bergen. He said. That's it.
Yeah.
So, well, let's start with the first request, shall we? I guess. This is the winner track of the remix competition, well deserved, made by Yogeir and Morty, Batman and Powerhouse.
Ding down. Pew, bum, bum.
Yogeir and Modi, Batman and Powerhouse.
Great song.
Indeed. Very
Was,
nice choice.
Yeah, it was when that was played in the venue or at the venue. It was like, yeah, I think this will win. It had that kind of grabbed onto you and never let go kind of a feel to it.
Yes, it has the groove, it has the Yogeir polished perfection as well. It has everything that it needs to have. So yeah, definitely.
Well done, both
very well
Fluke
done
and Morty and Yogeir.
Definitely. So we were very happy to hear those, and I almost prepared the next request. Excuse me here. DJ Demon, Gem and Spoon and Dansa uppe Deki. I really was looking for that, but
when it's odd requests like that, please include a link, because
that helps.
It can be very tricky.
Because one idea of mine was, of course, knowing Gem and Spoon as the commercial group, of course, that we cannot play, but I guess he knows that, so that must be some sort of hidden module or hidden something from like the depth of the internet somewhere, mod archive or anywhere really. So we need to look for that. But I know what we're gonna play next. Yay! I just need to look for that. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There we go.
That's a good one.
I think so too.
I was looking up some info on DJ Space, who ended up second in the remix compo, seeing as we played the number 1 and number 3 track. We might actually throw that one in the mix at some point during the evening as well, I thought.
Yeah, DJ Space is definitely coming up as in the breaking out of being unknown, because he definitely did recently a lot of great things during the latest 2 years, I think, 2, 3. Since he is present, so he has really good tracks.
He kind of did a comeback. He uploaded his first remix in 2009, and then one in 2012. But 2020 he kind of started to pick up steam and released a bunch since then.
Yeah, and he's just getting better and better, and he's from Greece apparently.
He is.
Yes. Now we have Vogelis and him, and who knows who we don't know about, of course. Beautiful, beautiful place.
Indeed it is.
We need to go there at some point, by the way.
Yes,
I have been, you didn't, so...
I have been.
You have?
Yes.
Where have you been? There.
Well, one of the islands.
You don't remember the name? Okay.
Rhodes, I guess.
Right. I've been on the Olympic Beach. That was the name. But yeah, that would be nice to go there again.
Yeah, it would.
Especially in the middle of the winter.
A nice place.
Yeah, never understood people, like most of the people go away in the middle of the summer, right? And it's especially a habit around here. But what is better than just going and traveling into the summer in the middle of the winter? Seriously. Like, why we don't do that more often? That would be great, I think.
Yeah.
Especially you would love that, who is crazy about 25 and above degrees, kind of.
Yeah, I kind of tried Brazil in January. That was perfect.
There we go.
People are already starting bugging Barry Leach. Are you preparing for next bit live?
Hope to see you, Barry, at the next one as well.
Yeah, very nice to see you there, and as mentioned, Ohio at some point maybe.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Definitely.
No roller coasters though.
No,
for me.
No, of course. Well, I'm not crazy about roller coasters either. Well, the more safe-looking ones we can probably try, but yeah. Nah. I'm fine without them, actually. I just look at them and look at others having fun. That's perfect as well.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'll have an ice cream. You guys go.
And yet there is something magical to see, like the original composers playing their own songs with fast loaders as well. You know, like when they just stand there, and would they ever think that this will happen? Them standing on the stage and
30 years later.
Yeah, it's really great. So Barry and Chris Wilsbeck did great again. It's like, yeah,
and Tim as well.
And Tim as well. Sorry, yeah. Oh my God, so many things to remember. Like I will surely miss someone. Like I was already thinking of writing a post, and just to think of like thanking everyone. And oh my God, I'm so afraid that I will forget someone's name there. And it's not because I don't remember. It's just there were so many great people and so many great things happening.
That's always a problem with those things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So thank you, everyone is usually a good kind of cover-all thing.
And I guess here there is a discussion now. Oh, and a good point of Kjetil that what do people think about the combined SIDS mods into one remix theme? Is it something we should continue? Like this combined concept of doing mashups of two songs, like not a simple remix competition, but the competition that have been held right now on BitLive, which definitely combines two songs from two separate artists, and I think that the results were very fun, actually. I expected more people misunderstanding the rules, to be honest, but it turned out very well. There was
just only one track that got disqualified because it didn't follow the rules. But other than that, it was perfect, I think.
Yeah.
I was going to do something for the compo, but ran out of time, unfortunately. So there's that.
Yeah, I faced with this.
It's easier if you just have a straight up remix, but there is kind of a time constraint thing here as well. So if you have a straight up regular remix compo thing, you might get, I don't know, 25 entries. That could be tricky too.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. I faced with this problem this year the whole time, that I wanted to prepare like entries and remixes, but I was also asked to do set, and given the time and everything that was around, there was only time for one thing, so I needed to choose, and then obviously you do what people count on. So let's see what next year brings us, but definitely I hope a bit more creative juices will flow there, and we can start to prepare like weeks and weeks and weeks before. That would be awesome as well, without being occupied about like with any other real life stuff, because sometimes that was the issue. So Barry added that I liked the mixing of the tracks. It was very creative and add new stuff to the tracks, especially the Silkworm one. So Luke, I hope you heard that. Definitely. Yeah, it's a great concept. So maybe we can carry on with that, Kjetil.
Yeah, I like the concept as well.
Yeah.
Just for me, it would take considerably longer to kind of fuse two tracks rather than doing a straight up regular remix.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because I just organize samples that ends up being a remix rather than being a musician like many other people. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah, Proton is asking you, Slaygon Zoo party starts tomorrow. Are you coming?
Oh yeah. Just give me 5 minutes. I'll pack and take a plane. Yeah.
Where is that located exactly?
Somewhere in Finland.
Somewhere in Finland. Okay.
Yeah. Zoo party.
Well, he's probably not the proper person to ask. I was bugging him about these things for a while, but to drag him out, he really needs motivation. So, well, maybe at some point we can be on the same page and then just go. But let's see. And yeah.
Orivesi, I have near Tampere, apparently.
Ah, okay.
So. Okay. Cool. Zooparty.org if you want to. Well, 2022.zooparty.org.
Indeed.
If you want to have a look and happen to be in the vicinity, pop in.
Let's see what we got here, because it's like Barry just added that he also did a remake of Silkworm for a game remake that never got released.
Mm-hmm.
And he will send you a link. Well, that's bad because I'm playing the songs here. Think about it.
I can play songs from this one.
No, you cannot.
Yes, I can.
No, Tractor is not wired there. Well, okay,
Don't
you have
need
regular
Tractor.
music players. You don't need Tractor. He's usually doing the videos here.
She's so posh. Tractor is my regular music player. I can't play music on my phone because it doesn't have Tractor.
I did not say that, but if you put it this way, no, what we usually do is that he plays the original SIDs from Deep Sid, and he plays the YouTube related stuff as well. So anything video is going out from him, and anything audio comes out from here. So but I guess it doesn't really matter because the machine that I sit at is not really connected in this chain right now. So it should be the other one, and then the other one needs a Dropbox link or whatever anyway.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. So
just send the link. We'll play it.
Yeah, we will sort that out, whoever that is. And maybe we play a next request now because it's about time. What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
We talked about Halloween.
Yeah, I got the... So it plays.
You got the
link.
Okay, good. That's awesome. So for now, we play iZero's request, which would be a Halloween request. So we're almost there. And this would be Forbidden Forest, Don't Go Walking Slow by the C64 Mafia.
I was chilling at the back of my home. I needed to relax and just be alone. Weather was fine and the sky was clear, so I was sitting in the sun just sipping a beer. Opened the paper, a headline read, "Beware of the spiders or you'll be dead." I didn't take the stuff so seriously, but all was to change quite mysteriously. 'Cause I supposed to know that just down by the road the trees are cursed. And I supposed to know that where all the birches grow, you must expect the worst. I realized it was late when I looked at my clock, so I whistled for my dog to take a walk. Strolling down the road without a care in my mind, when I heard a noise and turned around. There before me, a hideous beast. I was scared, to say the least. I couldn't believe the spider's size, and that was when I realized, don't go walking slow on your own in forbidden forest. No, don't go without your bow in the zone called forbidden forest. So there I was surrounded by all these scary creatures. They were even scarier than what Microsoft computers. I was so scared I almost shat my pants, but I realized that I only had one good chance. So I pulled up my bow and started firing arrows at huge bloody beasts that were larger than sparrows, and weird ass creatures that were jumping around, stumbling as they died with a sound. I wasn't chilling anymore, as you might have guessed, but killing all around like I was possessed. Blood all around from my foe, mafia style, as I hope you know. Just like trauma was singing, I was a shooting and I was a killing. I'm shooting, I'm killing, I'm shooting, I'm killing, I'm shooting, I'm killing, I'm shooting, I'm killing. 'Cause I supposed to know that just down by the road the trees are cursed. And grow, you must expect the worst. Don't go walking slow on your own in forbidden forest. Now, don't go without your bow in the zone called forbidden forest.
Wow, that was colourful.
Yeah.
The track, I mean.
Yeah, it is.
She dropped the track into Tractor, and it's very, very colourful. Quite nice.
Quite nice.
I am. Alba says hello.
Hello, Alpa. Nice to see you around.
And also hello Sinlau and Vainen and Max Levine.
Oh, yeah.
And Proton of that their Finnish gold, of course.
The Finnish are gold, by
Haha.
definition. Ha.
Ha
Haha.
Budum.
Of course they are.
Ibis. He's kind of. You see Sinlau's little message there on Discord. It's just like a random jumble of characters.
Yeah, that's a long password.
That's probably like these emoticons and whatnot on Twitch.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. I am actually not in on Twitch right now. Maybe I'm gonna have a look. So maybe we will understand what is going on there.
Oh, and the FS said, I am waiting for an absolute beginner's compo with not so perfect remixes.
Oh, come on.
I agree with Barry. He said, don't wait, just do.
Indeed. Yeah, do or do not, but there is no try, and it's all good because don't think everyone is professional who participates in this compose. Everyone is doing their own thing and own level, and that's totally fine. It's not something you need to be ashamed of, really.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that you just learn along the way. You just have to start somewhere, and then, yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, emotes, not emoticons. Emotes.
Yeah, only because it's Twitch.
What? Yeah, but no, those
Uh-huh.
are specific emotes for another channel that they picked up.
They are emotes.
Yes. Or emoji. Yeah, fuck it. I don't care. They are graphic bits. There you go.
Graphic bits.
They are graphic bits that end up on screen when you type those characters. There we go.
Mhm.
Sorted.
Okay. Now everyone knows.
Your e-pictures. There we go.
I wonder how many people would understand this.
Ah, there we go. Max Levine has the perfect name. Glada gubbar.
Glada gubbar. Isn't gubbar like an old someone?
Yeah, old man.
Old man, yeah. Okay.
Oh, since we are in Gothenburg, it's goa gubbar.
Goa?
Vainen says e-pictures. Yeah, I approve. Yeah, it covers them
E-pictures.
all. Emoticon, emojis, and emotes or whatever. E-pictures. There we go. E-something.
Can they be icons? They are rather icons than anything.
No.
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 I don't
Okay.
even know what they call them on Twitch, but anyway, it doesn't matter. They are from now on called e-pictures.
Because you. Okay.
Yes.
It would be so much more fun if we would say e-icons.
E-icons.
Econs.
Yeah, icons.
Yeah, exactly. Why not? Oh, Leo.
No,
Oh my god.
That
Aw.
little doggy she had, it was so happy to just be petted and meet people.
You have met the dog?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I didn't.
No.
No.
Very, very cute.
Hmm. Even from pictures. Very,
Mhm.
very cute. So before we melt totally, maybe we play the next request.
Maybe we will.
Otherwise, I'm gonna talk like this, and I'm
Yeah.
just melting.
Are we playing Barry's little exclusive?
we can definitely do that. Actually.
We can definitely
Yeah,
do
but just
that.
let me stop whatever is playing here. So
Yeah. It's a Silkworm remake that he did music for. It was called a game called Silk Snake. So yeah, apparently not published anywhere. So he was kind of hoping it was going to be done at some point, but yeah, it seems to be a dead project. So let's hope the track itself isn't that dead. So here is Silk Snake. A bit of abrupt ending there. Abrupt. What is an abrupt ending? Got a bit of dialect there.
Yep. So definitely deserves to be known. This song.
Yeah, definitely. Very rocky. Darn it.
Yeah, and then guitars done on the right way, because most of the time they are not done the right way. Well, it's hard to do them without real guitars anyway. But yeah, this kicks ass.
Barry said, I can't remember if it finishes or if it just trails off. End. Yes, it certainly ended.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a bit of a boss fade. on that one.
Almost like a Slaygon ending when there is just a...
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, big ass kick.
People seem to be very active today, ringing all the time on your phone.
Yeah, it's been busy. Yeah.
Especially the marketing calls.
Yeah, fucking idiots. They keep calling me and asking me if they can email me some invite to some conference or whatever. So you work in DevOps, do you? No. Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I asked one of them to please take me off your call list. I said, oh, sorry, yes, okay, will do right away. 5 minutes later, another fucker calls.
Really?
Yes.
They did?
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, well, that's a big fail. So
Yeah.
unbelievable.
I don't know if it's from the same place or another. I don't care, but yeah, annoying.
Yeah, it must be.
Mhm.
Luckily, I'm not DevOps, haha. So.
Veinen quote. If you can explain DevOps to me, I'll tell you if I work with it or not.
The first filter. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, maybe I should start with that, but it's much quicker to just say, "What are you selling?" Okay, as soon as they start to mention that, "Oh, you work in DevOps?" Yeah, sorry, not interested. Take me off your list.
Oh well. And we have DJ Demon's request lined up because he was kind enough to send it to me. So,
Yeah, nice.
yeah, turns out that this was a module, just like we thought it is. And
Yeah.
yes, Gem and Spoon still, I remember, like the commercial track as well, but that's most probably not the same Gem and Spoon. So,
T.O. Field on YouTube. I don't know if it's the same T.O. or not, but he says Jam and Spoon were members of Nerve Axis. Yes, both from Iceland. And not the German techno duo.
Nope, definitely not. I thought so because I thought that DJ Demon knows our concept and what we can and cannot play, so I would be
he
surprised.
should, at least.
No, he knows, obviously. He knows he's around for a while now.
Yeah.
So,
Of course he knows.
its title is Dansa uppa däcki, whatever that means.
Dance on the deck or something.
Yeah, why not? Let's
Dance up on the deck.
let's dance on the deck then.
Where? Ah, thanks. Where? Ah, right, I forgot.
All of a sudden, that's it.
Boss fade!
Again. Unbelievable. So, yeah, that was a lovely module actually. I didn't know this one. So thank you, DJ Demon, for sending it over.
A bit ever so slightly repetitive.
A little bit, but I guess that's the point of it. So, all good. We did not expect any, much changes in it, so to speak. So,
Not quite, no.
people certainly give us some search tasks for tonight. The next one...
It's not so straightforward tonight, but well, it hasn't been too difficult yet. This is not a challenge. It's not a challenge,
Not
please.
in any means, no, definitely not. For example, I can't find Max Levine's request either, which is Phoenix and Wizard Dry Rave Mix.
Wizard dry? How dry is the wizard?
Very dry. Wizardry.
Wizard wet.
Wizardry? Is this what you want to imply here?
Yes.
Is it wizardry? Okay, wizardry rave remix is what I cannot find.
Wizard wet.
I'm so sorry.
Wizard wet dry mix.
Oh God. No, seriously, I can't find it. I'm Googling it and I can't find it anywhere. So, Max Levine, if you can help us with that, that would be absolutely appreciated. I guess. That could help, yes. And soon we approach 9 as well, where you request sent it last year, Max Levine. So that means that we must have it somewhere on our drives unless Slaygon reinstalled something. And then we definitely won't find it.
Last year. Then it should be somewhere on the drive, but maybe not imported into Tractor.
Yeah, because we did a recent import as well with the whole track collection. We actually, since last year, we totally re-imported everything since Tractor. So it won't be there. I can actually run a search on the drive itself, but it's super slow, so I don't know if I dare to do that. Not kidding, this drive has issues.
It's like an old spinning drive, and it's like a 5,400 RPM one that goes to sleep, so it takes forever to kind of reawaken it.
Yeah. But anyway, it's not impossible, it's just a bit risky, ever so slightly. Maybe during Remix News we will do something about that at least, so then not that machine is playing, so I won't break anything on air. At least that would help, right?
Right. So, what do you say? Either Paranoid Droid's request and then into the thingy?
Well, can you do that? Because both of them are videos.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. But I definitely can do something else meanwhile to save the day. I will try at least. So, there we go. Yes, we got it. We got it. Okay. So, in this case, we will play Lord Evil's request for a change. And that would mean that we play Mario Barbierato and Spy vs. Spy Rondo remix. And then what we do after that? We go to Remix News or...
Yes, straight into Remix News.
Straight into Remix News. Okay, awesome. So, we play for Lord Evil Mario Barbierato and Spy vs. Spy. And after that, we go straight into remix news, August edition 2022, right?
Yes,
August.
hopefully August 2022.
We are at August right now, just so you know.
Hopefully in 2022 as well.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, let's go for it then.
These are the RKO and Amiga remix releases for the month of August 2022.
This month we have 12 C64 remixes. Fall is knocking at the door, so let's warm up with these freshly baked tracks. First up is Amaze IK Plus remix composed by Rob Hubbard. This is Andante Komodo, Tetris 2022 Orchestral, composed by Bergen. DJ's Domo Do gives us Spike in Transylvania, Tune 2, composed by Ashley Hogg. Auf Wiedersehen Monty is a remix by Dr. Future, composed by Rob Hubbard and Ben Daglish. Next is Eivind Sommersten with Micropost Dub, composed by Martin Galway. JB Exploding Fist, Iridium, the director's cut, composed by Steve Turner. Johan Andersson gives us Rambo High Score RKO 100 extended rework, composed by Martin Galway. Deal 3 Helm in the House remix is a remix by Ox, composed by Jeroen Tel. Next one is composed by Chris Hulsbeck and remixed by Perks, Gemex Song 2. TNT has remixed Jules, composed by Thomas E. Pettersen, also known as Laxity. Ultima Stone's live performance is a remix by Tony Fluke 73 Viren, composed by Kenneth W. Arnold. The spotlight track for this month is a hard-hitting Uns track, which has become a signature style for this remixer. This is JLD with Master Sarge, composed by Alexander Wiklund. Enjoy! I would like to encourage people to visit remix.qued.org and amigaremix.com to listen and vote. Keep the remix scene alive. Till next time, take care.
That was Remix News for Fleer. Thank you for listening.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoop.
Such a great work there. Thank you so much again.
That
Awesome.
was awesome. Again,
Indeed.
thank you,
Definitely.
Leah, and thank you, Morty, for that. There we
Yeah.
go. And there we go. Ready to play the next one.
Are you?
I am.
Yeah, but not just yet. So, yeah, awesome. Well, August was an awesome month as well. So, yeah. And we definitely did the sum up. Only 8 months so far from the year. And it's already like, I don't know how many great remixes we have this year. So that's why I said the Roti Awards will be very interesting next year.
I think so indeed.
So looking forward
It's,
to that.
if you look at the top 10 chart, all-time chart, I think like the top 5 are from the top 3 are from this year. Then there's one from 2019, and then there's from 2022, two of them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, half of the top 10 list all time is from 2022. So yes, it's gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Looking forward to that massively.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mhm.
next February 2023. This is
Ish.
when, this is when usually the Roti happens. So
Yeah, last time, last year, last time we were supposed to do it in February. I think we did it at the beginning of March, wasn't it?
no,
Something
I
like
think
that?
it still was
Or was
the
it-
end of February.
No, maybe it was
1 week
yeah.
before, yes, because we did it before we moved.
That is
to
true.
the new
Yes,
house.
that is true.
And this is why we needed to do that as well, because after that everything was disassembled and for a while we couldn't do shows again. So this year was not about most of the shows, but definitely a lot of great remixes at least.
Indeed.
Next year will be different
It's certainly different.
because we don't plan to move once again. I really
No.
hope so.
We shall not.
No, we really don't want that. No, it was enough already. Like, nope. So yeah.
Yeah, just haven't even unpacked all of the boxes in this house yet. So, well, technically that would make moving easier, but yeah, not gonna do that again anytime soon.
No, really not. Please don't. Yeah.
But
Indeed.
what if we find a very nice house that we really, really
We
want?
cannot find a nicer one than this one. We concluded that this is the nicest one, therefore we will take it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Nicest one. Period.
Period.
There are no nicer houses
No,
anywhere.
no chance for that. No, especially not after 2 movings. So no. Oh God. And we have a few requests lined up here.
That is always good.
Definitely.
Thank you very much for all the requests. It
Yeah.
really is helpful because then you are kind of part of the thing as well, which is always nice.
What should we do with Lala? Lala actually requested during the remix news when Master Sarge wasn't played yet. JLD and Master Sarge, dance Martin Land, dance your heart out. Yeah, that.
I think he did already for remix news there.
Yeah, most likely he did. So now what? Lala's request is.
Oh, he had another one.
Did he?
Right,
Because
right after. He said,
That's-
damn, Master Sarge is the highlight of the month. Okay, then I am requesting JLD bait and switch instead.
your website is not refreshing for me, and therefore I did not see the second request.
There is a refresh button right there.
Well, yeah, but
Use it.
yeah, but
Yeah,
this
but
was updating itself even
no,
earlier.
It never has.
It never has.
It never has.
Okay, well, it really We
I
really
can
need
fix
a.
so it does, but yeah, kind
We
of.
really need a new website.
Yes, we do.
Just
Well,
saying.
it's an easy fix to make it refresh automatically,
Well,
but
okay.
kind of seems pointless.
Okay. Got it.
There's a big fat button right there that says refresh.
I'm aware of that, but seriously. Anyway, we have FS's request lined up. He wants to hear Shettil and Last Ninja Subtune 6. Yep. Shettil and Last Ninja Remix Subtune 6, and Slaygon is trying something with the cam, and what, why? And we don't, well, you don't see us
So
just yet, but you will.
Readjusted it a little bit.
Yeah, indeed. There we go. Or, well, we are back now, are we?
Yes, we
Yes, we are. Hi.
are. Hi. Sorry.
Hi, hi there. Sorry. Yep. All good now? Are you satisfied with the new settings?
Yeah. For now.
For now. Okay.
For now.
For now. Okay.
Yes.
Good to know.
I had crud in the way, and then I needed to move the camera, and it doesn't have autofocus, so I needed to refocus. that was what was going on.
Okay. The point is that it got resolved.
Indeed. All done. All good. Fine.
Fine.
Excellent.
Is it? Yeah,
And so on and so forth.
Yeah, exactly. You will play the next request, right?
Oh,
yes,
will I?
you will. Yes, you will.
Okay then.
Will be you. I poured myself with this bread acid sort of thing. It's a very interesting drink. It's a Slavic drink, actually.
Did you get stuff on the mat?
No, I didn't. It's only my pants that got the stuff, but I guess that is easy to help.
Oh, so your pants are now wet, are they?
Partially. No, it doesn't sound that sexy, unfortunately, no. That's not the thing. Cactus has the same shirt as me.
Nice.
It's because we both are awesome, definitely.
I have a kind of a related-ish thing from Project Seedology that is not visible right now. Is it behind this one? Yes.
Yeah, you just lift it up. Probably it's easier.
It was kind of sort of this one I got from Chris Abbott. Very nice kind of work in progress pictures from the Project Seedology. Here's Marcel, the process by which he kind of created the final image. Very nice little book, and he has that for all the covers he did for that project. From Trevor Story. Very nice. Awesome looking. He also did the album cover for Cinematic 64. Oh, yeah, come on. This is why I don't want to take anything away from the shelf, because really hard to put them back up there.
Well, we can put something there that will actually keep it in place at least.
Yeah, some sort of book holder or some such.
Yep.
Oh, and I'm wearing one of those t-shirts, of course, the
Definitely.
Hubbard one that is also on the cover of the book.
Yeah, we will carefully wash these because the prints are they are meant to be kept awesome. So I promise I'm gonna pay extra attention and care of those.
Hubbard in the cupboard.
Something like that, yeah. Indeed.
Indeedly doodly. Right, so we have a thing to play that is not, as far as we could find, at least, on Remix 64.
No, it's not. Definitely not. But Paranoid Droid requested it, and we will play it from his YouTube channel. Yeah.
It.
And it would be Christian Wolf and Light Force.
Let's see if we have any volume. Yes, we do. Let's
Hopefully.
just play it, shall we?
Yep.
It's very low on volume. Why is that? Hold on. Oh, it wasn't me.
Getting there.
Guys.
Wow, that was really, really good actually, and I hope he finds his way at some point to the RKO archives as well.
Yeah, let's hope that gets triggered because it's directly from his YouTube channel. So I'm hoping that will trigger a notification on his channel that, there's actually some sort of community around here. So,
Yep,
yeah, that could be fun.
definitely. There is a community that is 100% open for any new C64 remixes.
Indeedly doodly. Let me just get to the other thingy. Wherever it was. Here.
Right. You are getting to the other thingy now. One of
Yes.
the next songs, you mean?
Indeed. It's going to take a bit. So
That's not gonna be a song though,
no,
I think.
but it's fine. I found
Almost
it. I found it. So
Yeah,
all good.
well, good.
Yes, all good.
That's an interesting thing. Actually, we can get on with it probably because that is something that went totally viral during last week. Like, if I did not get the link from at least 5 people, then no one, basically. And it's something that Max Levine also requested to be played, but I kind of suspected that we will play it today anyway.
Probably, but yeah, only snippets of it. I wasn't thinking more like playing the thing itself, more like snippets of him doing the thing. But yeah, might as well do the performance bit, I guess, and just explain what it is. So essentially, it's two Commodore 64s put together with floppy disks in the middle, so it works like an accordion. And then he volume adjusts the thing with a microphone that has a hole in those taped together floppy disks to measure the pressure, and then he uses that to change the actual volume, and it sounds darn good.
And it's LFP, so
yeah.
he does great stuff. And yes, this project, the whole project is called the Commodore Leon. And I think we definitely are at the right place to play that.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, it's you did link the timestamp with the timestamp, but it kind of starts like 10 seconds after that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I kind of fast forwarded to the performance, and we're gonna just play a snippet of it because it's a pretty long video, like 11 minutes or whatever. So here we go. LFT with his Commodorian.
It's
It's brilliant.
indeed, yeah.
He goes
Also-
into actually explaining how this whole thing is built, and he plays a couple of other tracks on there. Let's just post his whole channel link. There we go. You got the link to his channel there.
Where?
Well, whenever he feels like actually posting it,
No.
because he needs to go and fetch the thumbnail and whatnot. But yeah, LFT is legendary, and yes, he's made other Commodore 64 related things, like he did a party phone kind of a thing. So you dialed in, I think it was like you picked up the phone and then you dialed on this old phone, like the bakelite phone with a rotary dial.
Yeah.
So you dialed the HVSC number of the song you wanted to hear, and he did the Chipper phone, where he basically just ripped the innards out from an organ and put 64 stuff in there. So yeah, linusarkeson.net, linusarkeson.net as well, if you want to support his Patreon and whatnot, because he has one of those, obviously. Yeah.
Well deserved support, if anything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, he's very, very creative.
Yeah, and I think most likely he will be at X next year, because
Yeah.
that's the way how it usually is. So
And by the way, this is his latest video that we just played a short snippet of. The whole video is like 11 minutes or so, and he explains exactly how he built this thing, so you can do it at home as well if you want to.
yeah, after him a lot of Commodore audience will be prepared.
I want to see the Commodorian ensemble even. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Like full on like a section in a orchestra with Commodorians.
Yeah. Would be awesome. I'm checking access page right now. Like I wonder, because there's always a limited amount of registrations that you can do, and there is a visitors list. Let's see how many visitors are registered now. Holy moly, it's 459.
Yeah, everyone is going because they skipped what two of them.
Yeah, no, it's not entirely two of them, because it was
but 2.5
18.
ish or something.
It's like 5 years. It's gonna be 5 years since the last X next year, and since then everyone is going. LFT is the 97th registrant there, so he will be there indeed. And then again, a lot of people, 459 people apparently, and make sure you register in time, because they can close the registration basically anytime. So it's quite crazy. It's like most probably the place cannot host everyone when it comes to sleeping, because
yeah, that's gonna be kind of cool. I'm kind of hoping Ryan will perform again. He did it in 2008, 2012, 2014, 16 and 18. So yeah, hoping to see him
yep,
again.
indeed. Looking forward to that. Then maybe he has some time amongst the piano things that he does.
Yeah. I don't remember what registry number I have for X, but it was pretty early on, I think.
Oh, I'm gonna just search for it. That's easy.
Yeah, I don't have the page up right now.
Oh, 24.
Yeah,
Wow.
pretty early.
I'm 34.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Accident? I don't think so. So, yeah, our next requester is called Waynen. And Waynen wants to hear popular international karate remix, which is the Firestorm mix by Firestorm.
The Firestorm mix
The
by
Firestorm mix by Firestorm.
It's a fiery tune, almost like a storm, like a firestorm by Firestorm.
Something like that. That was an interesting outro. Look at that.
Outro?
Oh, outro.
Outro?
Outro.
Your outro?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's just the song comes back to say goodbye, but it's
Yeah.
just
It's built to loop. I think it was his reasoning or something like that.
Maybe, but it wasn't that loud. So, well, okay, maybe sometimes it doesn't need to be that loud.
Nor is the start.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
So, yeah, if
Right.
you loop something,
True.
match them.
Very true. Never mind.
True.
All good. Looking
True.
for something here. There. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
There is something there now.
There is.
Hmm.
Definitely.
Wake
Some
up in
people-
karate mode every day. Chop chop.
And just like you did like a few years back, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Every morning.
Oh, JLD just noticed, just in time, that he got the August spotlight. Right.
Yes, you did.
To be honest, I would be surprised if he wouldn't with that song.
Yeah, that was a kick-ass song.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
Happy that you agree. And you are not even into that type of happy music that much.
Was that so happy though?
Well, usually you say I listen to very, well, not very, but happy songs, you know?
Yeah, that you do, but that particular track, I don't think that's too happy.
No, not too happy.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, upbeat kind of thing.
Yeah, well, sure, upbeat is fine, but too jolly is the kind of criteria I have a hard time getting past. And yes, JLD, get back to remixing. You need to get to the spotlight of what is it next? September,
Well,
and then
yeah.
of course August.
Well, August is already done, right?
Oh, it's October. I mean, sorry.
Yeah, October, but it's probably now it's not up to him. It's up to Lea and Mordy if they will give some spotlight
Yeah.
there. But it's
Hands off. I have nothing to do with that. Happily.
And Cactus added that Ziona wants the Eurobeat too. Yeah, sure. I'm into that as well, but it's also not always the most jolly songs. There must be some epicness there.
Da,
Like
da, da,
when there-
da.
Almost. Yeah, Master Sarge has that epicness, I
It
think.
certainly does.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, and I think Martinland definitely got some fame since the last party. Of course, before that he had fame around our small circles as well, but I could see on the stream the comments that it's like he is the definite proof of the will of the human soul.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. I think that was actually Alpa who said that.
Yes, I think so. Yeah,
Well spoken, man.
the human spirit. Yes,
Mhm.
definitely. Well said.
Yeah, it's hard to beat the energy levels of a Martinland on a dance floor.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah. The rest of us are like here, and Martinland is like, I need a ladder to get to that. He's up there somewhere.
Yeah, indeed.
It's very nice to see, though.
Mm-hmm. That definitely. That dance floor needed that, if you would
Mhm.
ask me. And it was great fun when we could be there as well. Well, unfortunately, I had some other duties too, but
Every now and then, yes.
every now and then. But yeah, it was definitely awesome. And
Yes.
oh, and now what did I prepare just in time? Like my sense of, you know, my sixth sense is there, because JLD didn't appear so far, but now he did. So I prepared actually Lala's request here, who said, "Oh damn, Master Surge is the highlight of the month," because he requested for that earlier. Okay, then I'm requesting JLD bait and switch. Dance, Martinland, dance your heart out again. So yeah, I guess that also has some epicness to it.
Certainly does.
Bangers, people. These are those songs that are called that.
These are the songs.
The banger songs, yes. The songs, yes.
They are the songs.
Yeah.
That are them. With the notes and stuff.
One would hope so. They have notes as well. Yeah.
Some of them do, at least.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
I said nothing.
I'm trying to catch up with the messages here, but I realize that it's impossible.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to keep up with all the messages everywhere.
Paranoid Redheaded. I don't know what it is about JLD's remixes, but I would know he made it even if a jet engine would be going off when I heard it.
Yeah,
True.
Yeah, that seems like a good riser for one of his tracks, like a jet engine revving up, like.
Yeah, that would work.
And then a big ass beats on top of that.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, and that's the thing. He is always mastering so well that it's quite hard actually to mix it in. Because all the songs are less loud.
She did two 2-hour sets for Bit Live, and her only complaint was, "God damn, JLD, you're too loud."
No, JLD, you are producing the song so well that unfortunately.
Okay, then let me revise that statement. God damn everyone else, you're too soft.
I don't get it now. So what? Everyone else is too soft?
Yes, compared to JLD's tracks.
Yeah, well, it's not that I'm complaining to everyone else. No, it's not about that. It's just
I just made it public.
No, actually, I did not say that.
You did complain that it was hard to fit them in there and have the same levels, yes.
No, it was easy to fit them in there.
Fit them in and in there,
because
but with the same levels.
But the levels are hard to fit because
this is what we were talking about.
That is
the
what
levels.
I literally said. They are so well produced that it's kind of audible that the levels are not entirely there. So you need to kind of come up with something there. Yeah, and it's a good thing. It's really awesome. So
just crank everything else to 11 and leave JLD on like 5. That'll balance things out.
I guess that would work. But
yeah,
also
he has a definite Danko feel to his mixing, because when Danko mixes things, he doesn't generally crank the masters up very high, but his mixes are already like louder than my tracks are after mastering even. It's like, for fuck's sake, how? What is going on?
They do something
magical
very right.
People, yes. They do.
Indeed. And yes, Eivind Sommersten has made some kick-ass tracks lately too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He definitely did. And we definitely said hello and communicated with him on Bit Live, being very happy that finally we meet him in person.
Yeah, very, very nice meeting him.
Yeah, indeed.
Such a humble person.
Very humble guy, and he's just, I'm just doing my thing, you know. It's just, yeah. You're doing your kick-ass thing. Keep up the good work.
There's a certain Mordy feel to his humbleness. Is it a Norwegian thing?
I guess so. Yeah, that would make sense actually. Yeah. Yeah, all of them were so nice. If I think of that, yeah, definitely might be. Yeah, and he was actually saying to me, Eivind, that I was actually hoping to make it to some of your mixes, but I know that I'm below the BPM threshold level. He was not right, because he made it to the second one, and it's like now it's not available, Twitch. obviously. But we will upload everything to
Yep.
YouTube shortly.
I need to just chop things up and upload them because I'm not uploading 7.5 hours to YouTube.
Yeah.
So there's going to be some chopping, selective chopping, and uploading the different sets as different videos. So yours will be its own, and your own tell its own, and
I mean, that makes
sort
sense.
of thing.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
definitely. So everyone who wants to watch the program separately, then they can actually choose whatever they want to watch, and you don't need to scroll through.
Yeah, and the artist panel with Barry and Chris and Tim and who else was there? Barry, Chris, Tim. Who am I missing?
Jeroen?
Jeroen.
Yeah.
Jeez, I started saying Jeroen, but then I kind of because he did his set as well. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, everything will be uploaded that we get a permission for, that we can promise.
Indeed.
So, and whatever we might not, it will be available later anyway in a different shape of form. So don't worry about that. So everything will be sooner or later visible and reachable.
Really?
What?
Visible and reachable.
Reachable, approachable. I don't not approachable because well they don't really actively communicate the videos, but you know. So you certainly will be able to reach them,
Find them.
find
whatever.
them.
Yeah. They will be published one way or another. So
That's the point, I guess. Yes.
yeah. Exactly when or how, we don't know. But for the most part, the most of the broadcast that we did have on Twitch, except for the kind of downtime and whatnot, no point in uploading that. But certainly the separate sections that we can upload, we will.
Yeah, definitely. We will do everything we can, and the soonest we can, of course. We are still asking for a little bit of patience of yours, because most likely the weekend will start with a lot of sleeping for us, and then after that we will get to it, and I'll make sure that at least from my department, what I did will be properly time-stamped as well. So we got the loads of questions. What is this song? What is that song? Obviously, I told Slaygon that this will happen, but he said that unfortunately we can't make it happen at the event, that we are just putting it on the screen.
Yeah, because that would, I couldn't do it. It's like switching titles every minute and a half or whatever.
Not minute and a half. It was
okay. 2 minutes then. It's
2-3
very short.
minutes.
It's short. Put it that way.
Yeah.
It means I can't even pop out to I don't know, fix a cable because I need to be back.
But the problem is,
So then we will miss some of them anyway. So can fix that later on.
yeah. Anyway, we did not broadcast on the relays either, and that is what is the source of the stream title. So that would be difficult as well without that. But yeah, they will be right at the spot, and the video will be completely chopped up with the chapters and everything as it should be. And then of course there will be a studio version available on Mixcloud that will be without all the crowd noise and everything, for the audiophiles that want to take the thing with themselves.
That's for her set, not for everything else.
Yes.
Just for her set.
Definitely, that's what I meant, and thank you that you added that. So yeah, I guess it's a great thing when the party feeling is captured, but also it's a great thing when you just want to take the mix with you somewhere, and then you have the music on its fullest with its full glory. That's why there will be a studio version recorded. I have the Friday one, I don't have the Saturday one just yet, so I'm gonna make it here. And we carry on, I think, with the next request now, because it's about time to do that.
It is about time. We talked for a long time.
Did we now? Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
Lebberwurst wants to hear Peter Clark and Cybernoid alt rock mix. Been a while. Why not?
Yes, indeed.
Ta-ra-ta-ra. There we go.
Ta-ra-ta-ra.
Alt rock mix. Cybernoid.
Ta-ra-ta-ra. What was that?
The ant fart.
The ant fart?
The ant fart.
Very tiny.
That was not a loud ant fart. Well, great that he's not around, I guess. You wouldn't hear this.
Don't worry, I'll send him a link with the time index where you talk
Oh.
about his end farts.
I was sure that I could count on you on that department. Great. Ah, well. Rapture has joined us.
Hello, Rapture.
Well, the fact he joined us doesn't necessarily mean that he's listening to us.
That is
but
very true. But if you want to join us on Discord, you can find it on slay.radio/discord. So there we go.
yeah,
Join the chat with the Barry Leaches and the Raptures and the Martin Lands and Zionas and well, some idiots with a weird haircut. And yeah, Fluke is there, and yeah, people are there.
people are there.
People are there.
There. Barry just said he was so happy he had made it through the first track on the stage and hit about 80% of the right notes at least. Oh, wow.
Oh, and apparently Joger
Thank you,
Liljedahl
Joger.
has sent him all the links.
Ah, look at that.
Good boy, Joger. And also, Joger, we need to sort out that visit of yours at some point now that we have kind of settled in the house. So,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right? Well, there
Yeah.
was a talk about that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
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 Got it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Indeed.
Hmm.
It's quite easy to get here from around there. I mean, but which city is he from?
I don't know. Oslo, maybe? Are you in Oslo, Joger? I can't remember now.
Oslo is easy too. I mean,
Yeah.
Bergen is easy too. Oslo is easy too. That's the thing with Gothenburg. It's amazing because it's kind of easy to get here. Either it's a 4-hour train ride or just a one and a something
Not
hour,
even 4 hours, I think.
3 hours something, and then the Bergen flight is 1 hour and
The Bergen flight.
Bergen 1.5 hour or 1 hour and 50 minutes or something. So yeah, it's really easy.
It is indeed. Unless you're like Mordy and Leia and drive for 12 hours from way up north in Norway.
Okay, yeah, they are definitely heroes in many ways anyway. But yes, that's hardcore. That's the hardcore way.
Yeah, indeed.
But yes, you can do that too if you want.
If you want.
Like I have a friend who hates flying. Like he definitely made a statement. I invited him to BitLive. But no flying. No. If there's a car, it's fine. No flying. Well, you need to respect that as well, I guess. So,
Yeah, well, sometimes it's fun to fly, sometimes it's not.
but sometimes it's just so much easier. Well, I figured out that it kind of matters if it's a small or a big plane because I have some issues with my ears, like when there is that pressure difference, and sometimes it can be this unbearable pain when you fly with a small plane. That's what I figured because we went with Widerøe. And they have these propeller small planes.
Yeah.
Very cute.
I enjoy them very much more than the jet planes.
Yeah, I would enjoy that too if my ears wouldn't hurt. Like,
You should do the old trick, just chew on a piece of chewing gum.
yeah, I know,
Because that
but
actually does help.
I don't chew chewing gums and
No, but for the takeoff and landing part, I think you can sacrifice your taste buds for a little bit
yeah, okay.
and choose a bit of chewing gum. I
Yeah,
can
sure.
pre-chew it for you, so it's not too tasty or whatever.
Wow. What an offer. I'll think about it. It's
What?
almost like using each other's toothbrush.
Yeah, actually, probably even worse.
Oh, well. Okay. Let's carry on with some music, shall we?
Yes, and speaking of Yoger, we have a track to play by Yoger, requested by Trash Cassette.
Yes, and it would be endless. The track
Yes.
will be endless. I mean, it's not that it's endless. It's a long track,
point,
though.
At some point,
Yeah.
we need to cut it, but yeah, endless. If you leave it on loop, it will be endless.
Oh, I
But
guess
we will
so.
not.
No,
So,
yeah.
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 Here is Yoga Liljedahl with Endless. I jumped the gun.
Yeah, now, are we there? Are we there yet?
Yes, we are.
Yep. Awesome medley, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. What was that? The Alibi by Laxity. That's the Wave It Is by Gary Shelter and Dignified by Rhino Hand. Oh, wow.
Wow. Oh, God. Yes, definitely.
Paranoid Roy said, now it's done. Thanks.
That's very helpful, indeed. I missed the part. Play it again, says Saffron.
Which one?
Right. Yeah, which one was the part? Especially like jumping back in a module. Well, okay, we cheated. It's on YouTube. Obviously, we played it from YouTube, not from Pro Tracker or anything. But to jump back in the module.
Yeah, but I posted a picture there. The bottom one of those machines is an Amiga 600 HD.
Yep.
So technically, I could actually run it, and I do have the doohickeys to actually connect it to the ATEM. So I'm gonna get one of the 64s up here, the same way we got GRG's 64 stuff on the projector at BitLive.
We are talking about this for a while now.
Yes, but now we actually tested it as well. You know, when you were in Hungary and you were on the TV and Boz had his 64 here with the 40-year anniversary thing. That's how we hooked up his 64.
Okay.
Yeah, but I need a cartridge thingy so I can actually load music in some sort of a decent time frame. Because loading them from a floppy will be fun. Just which floppy was it? Like you have a fucking rack of floppies, and try to load it from the right one. And shit! Just directory listing takes like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know, right? So, yeah, let's load the game on Spectrum for 5 minutes. That was my childhood, basically. And then Lala arrived to the channel. Okay, finally I'm at a point where I can listen to Slay Radio in peace. Hello all. What did you miss? What did I miss? Well, what did he miss, guys? Tell him. He missed his own request. Definitely, he did. And then...
Yeah, so instead of us doing a recap on air, could you Discord people give Lala a rerun of the show in text format or something? If need be, type in the notes for the songs we played in between there or whatever. Just post the sheets. That would be fun.
Yeah, that would be. Okay then, music time, I guess.
It is music time.
Let's see what we have here. We definitely had... we have Sidoholics Anonymous. See what he did there? Sidoholics Anonymous, like moss, you know. So he wants to hear DJ Skits and Empty Bites, beautiful remix.
That is one of my favorite tunes from Skits. I actually have the stems for this on the studio machine over there. At some point, I might actually do a thing out of it.
What a privilege.
Slaygonize it a little bit. It's because this version that he did, it doesn't need any fixing at all because it's fucking perfect the way it is. But I wanted to see how he did his mixes and whatnot. So I asked him for the stems and he just promptly sent them over and said, here you go. Go wild. Yep. So I think I will at some point.
That sounds great. Okay, I would love to hear more remixes of Empty Bites anyway, because there are not that many. So let's play Skits and Empty Bites.
Empty Bytes, 512-byte remix by DJ Skits.
Yep. What a great classic.
Yeah,
Others
fucking
confirmed
awesome,
as well.
awesome track.
Yep. Totally agree.
Awesome track, awesome person.
We don't spit it that I didn't know him.
Yeah, you would have loved him, as everyone did.
Should have joined earlier.
You
But
should have.
anyway, yeah. I know. I was still living just at the other end point of the globe. Yep. Lovely.
Well, maybe not the globe, but at least the other end of Europe.
That is very true, yes. Not the other end of the globe, yeah. That wasn't that far.
Not quite that far.
Yeah, I remember the first time when I saw that there are the bit lives there, like, you know, in the UK and everything, and I was like, oh my god, there's a party where they play C64 remixes there, how cool is that? Thought to my back then my boyfriend, he was like, well, are you okay? It's like, is this really something that, yeah, it would be great, but of course it's, yeah, I guess a lot of things matter there, like, I did not feel that my English is there where it should be, for example, to join an international community.
Yeah, the first bit live was in a weird place called the DNA Club. It was like 4 floors or whatever. So, and at the top there was a VIP room with like all the VIPs like Rob Hubbard and Galway and Fred Gray and Jeff Minter, Julger was there. So yeah, it was weird. And then at the bottom floor, or the ground floor, was the dance floor, and all the floors in between were just empty. So it was weird going up to the top floor, or between the top floor and the bottom floor.
That sounds weird.
Yeah, but it was like the weirdest thing because I never met any of these guys before, but it was like you walk into a room and then oh, that's Rob Hubbard, that's weird.
When was that?
2001, I think.
Oh god.
There was me and THC Flatline that flew over to that, and we shared a room and all of that, but yeah, we flew over and met this Indian girl on the plane, and she was fucking brutal. There was a kid crying behind us on the plane, and she went like, oh, you should just really?
Well, that's one way to do that, I guess. But it wasn't her kid, right?
No. It was she just flew over. We went down to Malmö and flew from there. But yeah, she flew over for some job interview or she was looking for a flat because she had just gotten a job or whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, her patience with kids was not the best, maybe.
Oh well. Wow, but then it all started in 2001, and
Yeah.
then so I heard that you also started some dance on the dance floor back
Oh, yeah.
then.
Yeah, it was me and Mackie that always went to the dance floor, and the very first bit live, I actually requested a song because he was playing some crap songs, the DJ that they had. He wasn't very into the 64 scene, so he didn't really know, if I remember correctly. But he was playing some odd tracks, I thought. So my first request at a bit live on the dance floor was Meanwhile the Planet by Mixer. Very good one.
Mixer is good,
Yes.
indeed. Yeah. So, wow. Okay. So you were like the lead dancer for a while with Mackie.
Yeah.
That is so weird to think about because, well, recently it's not really happening very often. But of course we have Martin, who is, well, sorry, definitely there, where everyone should be. It's just so funny to think about you as like the starter dancer.
Yeah, and Lala says, imagine walking into a room with Michael Jordan, Lewis Hamilton, Pink Floyd, all in it. At least that's how it felt. Yeah, kind of. It was like you've listened to these people's music since well, you were a kid, basically. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's Lala's description is very appropriate there.
Mhm.
It's just weird to think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, that must have been so nice.
It was. And Boz's first reaction to seeing Yoger was Yoger just walked up to Boz and said, "Hello, are you Boz?" And Boz just went, "Yeah, yes. Did I do something wrong?"
Oh.
But yeah, all the bit lives have their charm in different ways. We went to the first one was in Birmingham, I think. Yeah, Birmingham. And then there were a bunch in London, and one in Manchester where me, Rob Hubbard, Ryan, and TDK were sitting in a hotel room and talking bollocks, and got Rob Hubbard so drunk and that he had a bit of a problem kind of waking up the next day. So he was kind of resting it off before his performance on the chairs in the room. It was fun.
Yeah, I can
But
imagine.
he performed well, as he always does. But yeah, it was fun.
Oh my. Yeah, well, and you said 2001 was the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, it was 1 year before my graduation. Of course, attending school, I probably couldn't have gone anywhere, but at that time I wasn't even. Yeah, that was like 2 years later when it came to my way and changed everything. Yes, because from that point, when I think I got the first CDs of C64 remixes at that New Year's Eve party, I always had a C64 remix directory on all my hard drives that I carried around, and also, of course, on the MP3 players that I carried around. The first one was a Discman still, so I kind of had those CDs always, and later on the drives and the players and everything. So it's kind of fun. Then sometimes I didn't catch up with RKO like every week, so it was like I downloaded what I needed, then half year, like I definitely listened to them like 100,000 times, and then catching up later on, like half year later with the next batch of product or whatnot. So that was also typical. Yeah, took a while. Finally made it. Yeah, so fun.
And then, of course, there's all these fun stories like from places like Gossip, which was once there down in London, a small club where you had Machine Supremacy playing, for instance, and the AC broke down, so it was just dripping water all over the synthesizers and all of that shit. And me and Richard Joseph were outside for a talk. Apparently he had a Swedish girlfriend, so he spent midsummers in Sweden. So we had something to talk about. So that was fun.
Indeed. Yeah, Midsummer is also its own thing here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And yes, I carried around hard drives. Sometimes I needed to, because sometimes I had data, but what I carried around the most is my MP3 players. So they were, well, they were definitely not hard drives.
Yeah, she's the generation after us Walkman people.
No,
with only only cassettes. There were no hard drives, so we only had cassettes.
Yeah, but I definitely had my Walkmans, at least three of them.
Yeah, but you also had hard drives.
Later.
Yes.
Way later. Yes, but I started with Walkmans, and I always had the Walkmans with me.
Yeah, with the orange headphones.
Not the orange ones, but yes, almost. So I think I had the Philips one, I had a Sony one, and My first one was a brandless one, but it was still good and I loved it. So it's like, yeah. And then later on the Discman and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I still had Walkman for a long while.
Yeah, they tried to kind of build on that brand when mobile phones came around. So you had the Walkman mobile phone as well.
Actually,
in
I
the
had
early
one.
2000s.
Yeah, but I never really listened to music from those that much. I always preferred my MP3 player being separated from the phone.
As did everyone else. So obviously that thing failed.
Yeah. But anyway, we have something to play.
Oh, Lala says, don't forget that major upgrade from cassette tapes, the mighty floppy disk. Yeah, but I was talking about bringing your music,
right.
as in you recorded SIDs onto cassettes and then you had them in your Walkman.
That is very true.
I never had a floppy player. Did you have a floppy player? Like a Sony floppy from a 5.25 inch floppy player?
What he means is that the cassette as the data storage tool, because early on, even on PC, you could have cassettes to load things.
I was just talking about the music itself. That you kind of you didn't have hard drives. You could bring your MP3s on.
Yeah.
So the only way you brought your music was record it on tape, and then or cassette, and then you brought it with you.
Floppy player. Right. Okay. Let's play something, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
This one goes out to Martin Land, our main dancer. Because, well, he posted a few requests right at the start, but I guess he deserves a second one tonight. We can definitely say that. Max Levine, I was really looking for this track. I swear I couldn't find it. I don't know where it got. Definitely we had this reinstall of that everything and just got like fallen between the cracks there. But who knows? Maybe later on we will find something. So Martin Land told us a few songs here, and he mentioned Crazy Comets. So how about a version that was made by Tim Wright, aka Cold Storage? I guess that would be appropriate.
Yeah. Speaking of cassettes and all that, Cold Storage. So perfect.
Okay, Cold Storage, yeah. Is the cassette cold?
It's not cold per se, but cold storage essentially mean long-term storage.
Yeah, okay. Cold Storage, aka Tim Wright, and Crazy Comments upmix by Cold Storage.
Cool storage.
I'm always wondering about this, guys, that it's funny that there is the artist, right? The artist name in the tag, and then to the title, the artist name is also added. Like, let's say that Cold Storage, Crazy Comments upmix by Cold Storage, right?
Yeah.
And
in the general remixing scene, you would have the original artist dash name of the track, and in parentheses remix by whoever did it.
Yeah, that's what Dux does, right? It's
Ducks.
Dex.
How many ducks?
Dex. Yeah, it's all Dex.
Duck.
Dex. Besides, well, in German probably he says Dax anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
So, but it's.
Yeah, that's kind of how you would do commercial remixes. You have the original artist, the track name, and remix by, or version by, or cover by, or whatever at the end.
Except when the remix becomes its own thing and it becomes a huge hit, so then usually the remixer artist is in the front, and then the remix name after that. And then of
is
course,
that so?
Yeah, because if there are like new versions of the song, let's say that someone is remixing a very well-known 80s song, it's very rare that they mention the original artist right at the front.
True.
So
I guess I'm thinking more about competitions where you have remix this or remix that kind of thing, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Then that's kind of where I've seen them the most.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess so. And we are approaching to the end of the evening, it looks like. Or, well, not too, but we are approaching the end of the evening shortly, I guess. Am I saying it right now?
Yes.
I guess, yes. Artist title and original artist in parentheses, yes, Paranoid Droid. I think so too. I mean, that's the most often done thing, at least.
Yeah.
But whoever prefers whatever.
Yeah, it seems to vary from place to place then, because usually what I see is original artist title and then remix by.
Mm-hmm.
That is. Anyway.
What is this thing? The end. Is that when you keep on dancing? Yeah. For you, Martin, it is.
It is indeed.
Well, you can still keep on dancing.
Yeah, you just put a bit of a loop in there and just keep going for as long as you can.
Yeah. How long that would be?
It depends when you press stop.
Well, yeah, but it's... Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, how much stamina he has. Like,
right.
When would be the point when he would say, oh my God?
It depends, I think, on how often people could come around and re-inject him with nutrients in his bloodstream. Because I can imagine he would be hooked up to some sort of IV system or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a valid thing. I definitely say that he's my energy mate, because I definitely understand him in his whole way of dancing and how he is absolutely not getting tired. And the thing is that it's very interesting when the monthly mix concept was started like in January, and yes, we still need to catch up on that one, because we did a few monthly mixes, but this year obviously it couldn't be so as active as I wanted it to be. From monthly mix perspective, from other perspective, it was very active actually, I should say, because there was one move and one mix, and one move and one mix at least. But I noticed that with the monthly mix, I made some slower part at the start. Well, not only at the start, but it was definitely slower than usual. It was way more tiring to dance to slower tunes than to the normal
It's kind of like
One.
me. I get more tired of walking slow than fast.
Yeah, exactly.
So
So
I have to keep a tempo when I walk. Otherwise, my whole body just breaks apart. So my back starts hurting and my feet start hurting. But if I keep it like a pretty good tempo, both are fine.
yeah, you need to keep the pace. That's it. And yeah, it's harder when the music is slower. Definitely doable, but I noticed that after that 2 hours, I needed to sit down. After these 2 hours, however, on Bit Live, I did not even feel the least bit tired. That was definitely there. So yeah, looking forward to make the whole material for everyone available as soon as we can, with like properly chaptered and everything. So let's hope that we can make that happen on the weekend. So everyone can join in who missed it, most likely. And yeah, it seems like we really are at the end of the show, so we have time for the exit tune, and that's it, unfortunately.
Yes, but rest assured, we will be back next week.
Yeah, we will be back according to the schedule, as it usually is. And I thought that I might be away for 1 week in November, but we can do a remote one. If you are ready for that.
I will invite Boz again to drive the tractor.
Yeah, do that.
Because he already agreed for a previous one that we never did. So I kind of have that trump card in my back pocket.
Yeah,
so you actually did promise.
Yeah, you have something to hold against him now, right? Is that so? Or you just need to sit at the corner in the middle. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
You have long enough arms. Come on, you can handle everything.
It's so easy to kind of reach over there on the other side of the table and all of that. Yeah, it's so fun. I would love to kind of fuck off and leave you to do all of this at the same time and see how that goes. It's yeah.
Yeah, it would be like sitting there and
you have energy. You can just run.
I have
fine.
energy, but I have short arms. That's the thing.
That's what you use the energy for.
Right, jumping here, jumping there. That would be something. Yeah.
What's the problem?
No problem whatsoever. Nope. I did not say anything. It's fine. ASDK said, 1 week ago I was hanging out at Stereo Bar listening to the sound check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how lovely. 1 week ago we landed. Actually, we were already on our way.
Yep.
Yeah.
We had
Shetil was nice
just
enough
landed about an hour before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Shetil came to pick us up, and then we were heading to Ward's place and the venue. So yes, that was fantastic.
All
Indeed.
good. Same time next year or something. No, it's not. We actually talked about a different time for next year.
How much different?
A bit.
A bit. Literally a bit different.
Yes.
Okay.
So needs to a little bit more discussion on that department, but there's other ideas as well, but nothing written in stone.
Okay.
So,
well, looking forward to whatever will happen, I guess. But yes, it's been an awesome weekend and awesome days with all of you guys, and thank you so much once again.
Indeed.
It's been a blast.
Much fun, great joy.
Definitely, much appreciated. Even you joining on the streams, definitely. Well, we hope that you enjoyed it, and we will try to make everything properly available as soon as we can. So yeah.
When we get to it, essentially.
Yeah, exactly. So.
And hopefully that will be soon.
We really hope so. We will be on it. So, thank you very much that everyone kept us kept us awake today. I can say that they kept us awake, right? Because, we still need to catch up on some sleep, I guess.
Yeah, definitely need to do that. But thank you very much for joining. It was fun reminiscing a little bit about last weekend and indeed previous events as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, we enjoyed it
nice.
a whole lot, and thanks to everyone who made that happen and joined and came and organized and gave their heart and soul to this whole thing. And also those who enjoyed it and danced and stood there and just, you've all been awesome. And we would like to say, I guess, good night for now.
Yes, and sleep in tight.
Indeed.
You know, especially if you're still in Norway, because it's
then
a bit
you need to sleep
chilly.
in tights. Yeah, it's a bit chilly indeed. And Berka's request will be the last one for tonight, and this would be Peter Clark and Space Harrier Amiga remix. Actually, it was both C64 and Amiga, if I remember correctly. But yes, that would be our finishing song for tonight. And thank you everyone once again. See you next week. We will be back at the usual time.
Thank you and good night.
Good night. Sweet dreams. Bye.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Welcome to the fantasy zone.
La la la.
This is Slay Radio, home of